Hi guys, wow, it's swivel day again. It's been a bit of a saga, this swivel. I think I'm on my third one now. The first one I bought off of eBay. It said Swivel Seat for Renault Master, Vauxhall Movano, etc, etc. It didn't give a year, so I just bought it. Didn't really know there was that big a difference with them. Anyway, it came, and obviously it was the wrong one, as you saw in a previous video. I contacted the seller and they said no, that's fine, and they said, oh, that's okay, we'll send you out another one. Hopefully this one will be okay, and it's a better quality one. So that came within 2 days, which was good. It was exactly the same as when they picked up, because they basically sent DPD out, who picked up the one they'd sent and dropped the new one off at the same time, which was really good of them, and they could have insisted on me sending it back. But it was the wrong one again, so it was exactly the same as the one they just picked up. So I got in touch with them again, and they were very good. They just straight away said, oh, that's not very good. Yeah, it was basically picked from old stock apparently. The part, something to do with the part numbers, which is why they sent an old one again. So they said, it's okay, well, I'll send you out another one. And again, I think that was on the Friday. On the Monday, the other one turned up, the new one turned up. And this one looks like it's the right one. I haven't actually put it in place or anything yet. We're doing that today. But it sort of it looks like, hang on, there we go, it looks like it's longer. It's got just the 4 holes, and there you've got quite a long length in between, you know, for the length of the seat, which the others didn't have. They were square. And it's got the bolts and some instructions there, which I haven't opened yet, so I'll be doing that in a minute. So yeah, hopefully this one will work. And the company is CAK Tanks, I think they are. Now, I've seen a few things on Facebook where people haven't been very happy with their service. That did worry me initially, because I read those after seeing, you know, after sort of the first one wasn't right. But I've had nothing but good customer service from them. I can't fault them at all. They've been brilliant, and we got there eventually. So yeah, I'm really chuffed, and we're going to try and fit that today. Another problem has arisen. The other day when I came in here, I opened the skylight, and as I opened it, I heard a crack, and it just went all floppy. And basically the little arm had broken off. In the skylight there's the frame, and there's 4 lugs moulded into the frame, and that's one of the lugs there, which is still in this little arm, which goes on the handle, where they sort of goes up, goes up like that to make the skylight go up, and then it comes down and clamps into place. Obviously it doesn't do that because that's broken off. So I started panicking, thinking, oh my god, that's another £100 or whatever on a skylight. And you've all seen the video where I fitted the new one. Got on the internet to a local Fiamma dealer, or so it said on the internet, and they couldn't supply the part at all. They put me in touch with a company called John's Cross, and they were absolutely brilliant. Within about 5 minutes of my phone call, a new part was ordered, the new upper frame, obviously with the 4 brand new lugs on it, and that came a couple of days later. It was £11 I think for the top frame, plus I think £6.95 postage or something, but it came very well wrapped. It was, the bubble wrap just kept going on and on forever around it, so that was really good. Yeah, so I've got bubble wrap for anything I need to send in future, which is great. So yeah, so if I just put you up here a minute, yeah, this is the part of the handle that's broken, and you can see that just flops around, and when I bring it down, it's shut there. Right, that's what it's supposed to do. And clamp down. And this one, obviously, it locks, but it's not on there tight. It's not sprung. So and that is just very floppy. Very floppy. So back up 'cause it's quite warm today. So yes, that's another job. Unfortunately, it does mean, put you back down here. Oh, it does mean that I've got to get on the roof and undo all my Sikaflex and everything because it's that frame that's broken. Shame it's not on the bottom frame really, because that would have been just unscrew from underneath, screw a new one up. But no, I've got to go and clean all my Sikaflex off and then start afresh on top. But that's okay. I mean, I didn't have to go and buy another skylight. It's, you know, I've just managed to buy the frame, which is really good. So so that's another job. I don't think that's going to be done today because it's already looking really cloudy out there. We've been expecting rain since last night and it hasn't happened. So anyway, I'm rambling and we're already 7 minutes in, so I shall get on with fitting this swivel. Right, so first things first, we need to get the seat out. I'm going to put the seat out on the table there. So I'll stick you in there. There we go. Right, I've got one of these fancy impact drivers, so I can actually make the end of it bend a little bit, and I found last time that I needed to do that to get in here. So I'll go from this side, make it bend. I've pushed the seat back as far as it would go. So there you go. Nearly there. A little bit awkward, not too bad. This lever doesn't help. Come on, here you go. There we go. Right, easy as that. There we go. One of those, and again on this side. Wonderful. Bring the seat forward now. Right, and it's just these back four. I don't need to use the swivel for these. Just that one. There we go. And this one. Okay, the seat's now off. Oh. Okay, so basically, so this is the top of the frame, and the bit with the lever is the bottom part which connects to the base. So this needs to connect to the rail. So I'll just stick that on now. This is where we use the bolts for, what we use the bolts for. So I'll just stick you down and we'll do that in a minute. The holes line up. There's a bolt with a washer comes on there, and then a lock-in nut with another washer underneath. So if I just get them all in place and then I'll tighten them up afterwards. That sky is really threatening rain at the moment. Okay, that one's on. Same again all round. Looking through both. Very easy, he says. Right, I'm just going to get an Allen key in a minute. Same on this side. Right, let's just put it back in and put the old bolts back in. Right, I've now lined it up. Get me light. There we go. So I'm just using the old seat bolts, which fit in just lovely. Back. Before I tighten them up, I'll just swing it forward and put the back in, just in case there's any adjustment needs to be made. There we go. There we go. And the bolts are now down there, so I'm not quite sure. Of course, you just swivel it, don't you? Right, let's do that, shall we? Find there. There we go. Ah. Okay, so we're swiveling. There we go. Right, let's get me impact driver with the right bit on. There we go. Right. One. Two. Three. I'll put it down a second. If I swivel this way, it does. So, where are we? I can't actually see what I'm doing from here. There we go. Oops, nearly lost that. I think we've got a swivelling seat. I think. Oh, just clears it. Right, so this is a view you won't have seen of me before. I'm sitting looking back at the van. In my swivel seat. Doesn't really work. After all that, doesn't really work because of my L-shaped seat. I've got two options. I can either chop my seat about a bit. There, I can chop the back off a little bit because it's catching on this piece. So I could just chop that down a little bit, which probably wouldn't work actually, because it's actually hitting the seat box itself as well, thinking about it. As it's coming round, the armrest on the single seat hits the back of the seat, which theoretically I could take the arm off, that's not a huge problem. For it to go all the way round, I need to keep shifting the seat backwards and forwards while it goes round, and it does go round, so I'm sitting with it looking backwards now. But it's a lot of hassle to turn the seat round, and I can't see me turning it round that much, to be honest with you. The way it is. Oh, it's a bugger. I don't know at the moment. It will turn round at a push. I mean, it's a lot of faffing about, but it will turn round. It does give me slightly easier access over into the front when it is turned round, so that's okay. I don't think it's going to be easy for Jen to turn it around, and I don't think she'd probably bother, so it's probably a bit of a waste of time for her. She'd just climb over this bit, I expect. Yeah. I wanted to do a video where I could just set the camera up now and just show it swivelling round into one position, swivelling back round into the other, but I've got to go backwards and forwards around the seat so much for it to swivel round because it's hitting the back of this. If this wasn't here, it would be absolutely no problem whatsoever, but it's because of this L-shaped seat, and the L-shaped seat has been an integral part of Nina for so long now. I don't even want to think about making it into just one long bench seat that pulls out into a bed. I mean, it probably would make sense more, because you could just walk straight through then. The seat wouldn't have a problem, you could walk straight through. But my cushions wouldn't be right then. I've got specially made cushions for the L-shaped seating that move into a bed, and I don't even want to go down that route. I really don't. Thing is, the seat cushions were bought so long ago as well. I don't even know if I can get the same material made, making up another. I mean, basically all you'd need is a square for that seat. Chop this in half, make it pull out like that one. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to do. Or I could just make a complete new bench seat in there, and maybe sell this seat in. I mean, this would be right for someone. It works really well, and there's loads of storage in it. Oh, I don't know. The bulkhead itself, taking this bulkhead down, swapping the single seat out for a double one, swapping the double seat out for a single one, is a really huge change as it is, and I don't do change very well. And, I like my L-shaped seating. I'll play with it for a little bit and see how I get on with it, and if I can think of a way to make things better. At the moment, I've just finished it and I've run out of ideas. I'm not, I need some time to sit and think about it. So if you've got any ideas that doesn't involve getting rid of my L-shaped seating, let me know. So I'm just putting the seat back quickly. I just want to show you. This is where it's catching, but it is above the line of the box. So I've basically got to jiggle it backwards and forwards, because obviously it sort of hits on the pillar there, so I need to push it forward. But I'm thinking, actually, if I was to just take, a section of this off, not even the whole piece, and just down there, down to there, so you'd have it just going up to there. So it's really sunny behind me now. Yeah, so you'd have the back of the seat going up to there, and then just nothing for this bit. I think that would work. So it looks like just a little redesign of the seat, so I feel better about that. So I'll get back to you and I've redesigned things. Cheers guys. Oh, just a quick add-on to the end of the video. Promise you that'll be it then. Jezza, hello mate, thanks for watching the channel. I lost the video where I showed the dog mesh working, so I'm going to show it you again now. So there we go. Block out the sun, can I? There we go. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. With my table up, try and block out the sun. It's just like a cassette really. So basically we just give this a good tug. Oops, there we go. I need to think of a better way to fix it there. I've got a couple of hooks out at the moment, but yeah, and that will discourage the dogs from jumping out. Undoubtedly they could still stand on the seat and jump out if they really wanted to, but let's go outside and show you. Oh. But yeah, there we go. So they could stand on there if they wanted to and jump over, but they're unlikely to. And then to put it away, just one good shove, he says. Interference fit it's called. Oh. And I did mean to make it that way. So here we go. Try and block that sun again. Yeah, quite chuffed with that. So there we go, Jezza. That's the dog guard working. Quite chuffed with it, but we'll see how it goes in practice. This really is it now. Take care guys, bye.